trip number 2 back to the spot from yesterday. Since I found the lead bullet, the fired lead bullet, even though I'm tired, worked 12 hours, really should have just went somewhere and went to bed, but I'm a glutton for punishment, so here we are. I am going to do some more exploring here. I think looking at the aerial view from the road back to about these tree line here, this is what was actually open field, and it went that way. That's why it's all thick, because the thicket grows up. It takes a while for the woods to get to where it kills off the forest floor and allows it to become a more manageable woods. At least in this area, that's what I see a lot of this here in this area. If it was open field in the 50s, it's now thicket all around, old foundations and whatnot. Which is weird because one topo map on that same site, if I go into topo maps, it showed a black square out here about where maybe where the parking lot is, or maybe it was down, it might have been off to the side of the parking lot. So it looks like there was a homestead over here on this side back in the late 1800s, and I'm sure there was more homesteads. Just I don't have maps that show it, that I can pinpoint it down, so the chances of there being many more homesteads here in these woods is actually a great possibility. So we're going to I'm going to get the swing in here and see what I can find, and if I find anything good or even junk, I will get back to you. Okay, well, another rifle casing. This one says .35 Remington. So .35 Rem. Expected back here because, you know, it's a big area for hunters over the years. Some areas not as hunted as hard as they used to be, but still plenty of hunter action. And there's actually another signal. Yep, there's another one. Let's see what we got. It says right there. So now let's see what we... Yep, it's right. Yeah, I can't even do a plug here because the ground does not stay together. So, still right here. Still didn't get, oh, there's another one.
Alright, so let's see what this one says. Another 35 rim. It's like somebody's aim must not have been real great. Yeah, there's still more. Yep, there it is, another one. Okay, so somebody took 3 shots at a deer. And I'm gonna guess, survey says 35 rim. Yep, 35 rim. Now, let's see, anything else? Yep, there's more. But wait, there's more. These are fairly deep, so these are definitely some older cartridges. Yep, there's another one. 35 rim. So that makes how many? Did find one little square nail. There's a hand forged nail from yesterday. Rose head. So there's four 35 Remington cartridges. So let's see what else we find. I'll get back to you. Yeah, had an 80s, 88, and had iron mixed in with it, and the iron is just more of this this thin sheet metal type stuff. And then this just came up as 88. I'm not sure if that's to either a vehicle or it's to that trike bike that's down. I'm not far from that trike, so I'm wondering if, I don't know, it's either that or a car part. I'm not sure, wheel bearing maybe, or some kind of hub bearing. Guess it could be an old tractor hub or a wagon, who knows. But hey, finding old stuff. It's beeping, I'm getting exercise, and my adrenaline pumps every time I hear a signal. And I dig everything from iron on up, you know. You never know what you're gonna find. Might be rifle casings, might be old antique junk, but it's still old, and I like seeing it, so keep on swinging and get back to it. I'll let you know if I find anything else. We got a shotgun Willie, an old shotgun Willie, old Remington Nitro Club. Put off a really nice signal too. Had my hopes up for a coin. Oh well. Another shotgun Willie, but this one's even older. I think it says Western on it. I never heard of that manufacturer. So I don't know. That's going back in time a bit. Old shotgun Willie. Surprisingly, that was on the surface. It was just under the leaves. Definitely gonna have to get out here. I'm gonna have to get out here on one of my next days off. And I need to actually, I wanna hike this. I wanna hike this hill down. Definitely gonna have to do a lot more, because I have a feeling with the Swati down there and the railroad down there. Well, there was a house. There was a house right next to the railroad. So there's a good possibility. Huh. Yeah, definitely gonna have to get out here for a whole day, early to sunset, and get a serious day of exploring and metal detecting in. Actually, I got a bunch of spots back here I need to do that too. And I think sooner or later, well, it's kind of a, statistically, the more you swing an area, sooner or later, even the broken dog gets a bone, lucky dog. So maybe I'll get my bone. Be nice. I haven't found a weedy yet. I haven't found an Indian head yet. I haven't found any old coins. I think I might have only found 1 or 2 silver coins. Maybe, possibly, but I'm right on the edge there in the 60s where the dime might not be a silver dime. It might just be a regular Roosevelt, Rosie. No silver, maybe. So it would be nice to start trying to at least find a few older relics for my collection. I don't need a lot of them. I just need one. Yeah, really. That's all I need. Just one. And then everything else I can share. Because my collection eventually will go to my kid. Well, the stuff I put together, I'm going to need to reorganize my storage and make an area to have all my stuff displayed after I clean it up. But yeah, sun's going down fast. I'm not even sure. That's weird because I left right after work. It's not like 7 o'clock. Yeah, I am down here, and actually, you know what? Yeah, because the sun's up over there. I'm just down. I'm on the wrong side of a ridge. If I was on the other side of the ridge, it wouldn't seem like it's getting so late. But so I'm gonna get back to it here and a little more swinging and exploring until work my way back to the van. So really shocked that I haven't seen any deer down in here either yet. No deer running across the ridge, across up and down the ravine. One would think. But then again, maybe not, because the rail trail's down there. Rail trail gets a lot of activity, which I think is why a lot of guys that used to hunt back here don't. Me, I don't hunt back here because I got shot with 8 rounds of 12 gauge. But, so I will let you know if I happen to find anything else on my way out. Now I know what you're saying. 2010, that's not old. Well, let's remember that that's the end of the shelf life. That was back. So they were telling when they bought this battery, whoever did, they knew that in the package on the shelf, it would be good until 2010. So you're talking late 90s, really, probably late 90s, because it's normally like 10 to 15 years or something, 10 year shelf life. So that was just laying right here on the surface under the leaves. And I'll take the trash out with me because, you know, that's what we do here. I'll leave the land better than I found it by taking trash. Now, there's a little bit of some historical stuff, like the tricycle over here, you know, the hubcap. That stuff I'm leaving so that other people can experience it too if they, you know, hike back in here, or they're hunting back in here. They might use that as a, you know, a directional thing for themselves. So I'll leave the stuff on the surface and share it with everyone else so they can see it and enjoy it. But the trash, I will take that with me and dispose of it properly. And yet another shotgun wheelie. This is another one of them Remington Nitro clubs. And it was about an inch or two down. It's definitely been out here quite a long time. And the fact that you know they've been out here a long time because if they're old enough that they didn't have the plastic tube and they were actually like the old cardboard paper tubes. But I don't know. I guess it's possible. Yeah, people would have been here back in those days. So a lot of these would be before the days of the plastic. And even if it was the plastic, that plastic's disintegrated and is gone. So for that to happen, that's a lot of years. So another shotgun wheelie on the way out of the woods.